Hey, how you doing, Sheriff Allen?
It's fine, thank you.
Okay, we understand that you made a little discovery in your office a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, I was researching some old evidence and was looking through a dead storage area that's in the basement of the courthouse. It's a filing area for old court records, and I came across this envelope that had Charles Hardin Holly's name on it. And the envelope contained what I'm sure are his glasses, along with a wristwatch that had J.P. Richardson's name on it, and also the indicating numbers that refer to the coroner's file that was filed with the clerk of court back in 1959 when the air crash occurred.
So, it's Buddy Holly's glasses.
That's right. No question about it.
Were they in one piece, you know, or?
The glasses are all intact, with the exception of the lenses. One bow is broken, and they have some damage to the surface of the glasses, which coincide with the type of injuries that he suffered in the crash.
What have you done with the glasses?
Well, they're still in my possession. Actually, they're in the possession of the court, the district court here. There was some other property that had been previously recovered after the initial property had been returned by the coroner, and the court required a court order to release the property, and as was the case with his wristwatch back in 1959, there was a court order entered and that property was sent to his family. The same will be true here with the proper showing by members of the family who would be entitled to the property. The district court judge will then enter an order and the property will be turned over to whoever is that were directed by the court to do so.
Let me ask you this. Were you on the force at the time of the crash?
Yes, I was.
Were you on the scene?
Yes, I didn't get there at the time. I was out of town at the time it happened, but I came later. My deputies were there on the scene from shortly after it was discovered until wreckage was cleared up.
What would you estimate was the altitude that they fell from, based on the condition the wreckage was in?
Well, I had two of my deputies at that time were both commercial pilots. They had both flown this particular airplane. They were quite familiar with the area and the weather circumstances surrounding it. It appeared that the pilot taking off in a northwesterly direction, which would be the proper runway at the time that it happened, and also would be in the direction he would be heading to go to Moorhead, Minnesota. It appears that some weather conditions came in around the plane, and the officers that I talked to, and this is not based on FAA findings that I know of, but the officers seem to think that the pilot may possibly have been flying to stay under the clouds or under the weather, and it appeared to them that the airplane was almost it was in a flying position when it hit the ground, skidded along the ground for some several hundred feet before coming apart and of course causing the death of people. So it was apparently it looked to them like the airplane was flying at ground level when it crashed.
Is there any sort of monument or anything up there?
No. Strange coincidence. Afternoon before yesterday, another light plane crashed within 200 feet or within 200 yards of the exact spot where Holly's plane went down. It's not it was just a fluke, but no, there's nothing there. The farm field is still there. The same people don't own the farm anymore. They've retired, and the man that owned it has since died.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, we appreciate talking with you, Sheriff Allen, and take care of Buddy Holly's glasses.
We'll dispose of them best way we can, I guess.
Okay, and you have yourself a good Easter.
Thank you, and the same with you.